How's everybody doing? It's post Meta Connect. How does everybody feel? Is this your first Meta Connect?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, raise your hand if it was your first one. Raise your hand if you got your money's worth. Ooh, tough crowd. It was an awesome event. It was the camaraderie was pretty impressive to see, and it was cool seeing a lot of people I hadn't seen in a long time that are still on the platform. So that's very cool. So hopefully you all expanded your networks just a little bit, huh? Met some cool people. Anybody meet anybody that wasn't really into VR but was working in the space? No, there were a couple of those folks out there today exploring business opportunities. All right, got a couple of people rolling in here. Just gonna give it another minute or two. Let me ask y'all another question. How many of y'all are going to invest 1,500 bucks in a new headset?
I already did it.
Yeah, just
I
be
already
honest.
did.
Yeah, yeah, the honesty. I love it.
Go ahead and cash me out.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go.
know. Begrudgingly so. Look at it. No one sounds excited about it though.
Hell no.
Right.
It's that last
I think
speaker that kind of did it for me. That guy. Sorry.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
I
kind
think the
of
change. Yeah. I'm
took.
sorry.
He took. No, no. Go right ahead. It's a public show. What were you gonna say?
I had a few talk with a few people, and I just feel like the change have to be in here first before you want to do a new headset. I think it's like a money thing where they gotta get some more money. I don't know what it is, but I feel like the change should have started up in here first, and then you could go with the new headset. I don't know if it's gonna make the graphics better with the new headset. Probably will just a little bit, but I don't. You know, I still pre-ordered it anyway, but I'm still kind of debating. Should I cancel it? Should I
Mm-hmm.
hit tell the bank? Hey
You're
man,
not the
somebody
only
stole
one.
my
Yeah.
card.
Yeah, yeah. Get yours in.
Yeah.
I might wait for a Black Friday special. I need to see if this thing burns a house down first before I start ordering the first round. Sorry, just don't have a lot of faith in new technology.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
He
My
said Black Friday.
refrigerator is a whole 10 years old. I'm old school. All right, so one more person, come on in, have a seat. Everybody, so let's thank Soup and Beneficial for providing the streaming service tonight. Please log in to either one of their channels, ask them a bunch of questions. They love that, especially Soup. Man, thank y'all for coming. Welcome to Meta Talks Live. So we are post Meta Connect. Yay, it was a big deal. It really was a big deal, only because you can kind of see the technology that's coming down the pipeline. So it's important stuff if you guys are taking this seriously in order to know how to navigate your next move. So important stuff. Come on in, have a seat, have a seat. So welcome. You're standing in between the seats. There you go. No, no, almost there. There you go. There you go, right there. So just to explain, the seats that you're sitting in do have some motion and activation. The red card that appears in front of you, if you grab that card, is going to give you a confirmation. If you confirm, your chair will rise up to the air and you'll be global, so you can ask a question. And when you're done asking your question, just grab that red card again, and your chair will come back down. So when you're up, you're global, and when you're down, you're regular. You don't have to go on mute. If you want to do it out of a sign of respect, or if you have a loud and noisy environment, please do so in respect for the guest that's coming to the stage tonight. And let me tell you about him. And this is probably one of the few people on this platform who I have kind of watched grow, but know nothing about. Um, our last real conversation up until recently was a few months ago. He was in attendance at a conference that Smile Honey Child did, and I was on the panel. But I recognized him from his vehicles that he did, the KD Avant collection, if I'm correct in saying that, where he did the Aventadors. Um, phenomenal work, phenomenal work. So of course, when I see him at the event, I ask him, "Man, so what's your goal?" Again, we're talking maybe February, and I say, "What's your goal?" He was just like, I don't know. I might not even stick around." And I was just like, "Man, you're a dope artist, man. Just give it a shot." I'm sure he had plans on sticking around. But man, let me tell you, his career has been freaking amazing to see. He was one of the very first people to land a big corporate contract with Meta, um, which is a big deal, right? That's kind of what a lot of us here see as a pinnacle of achievement when you can grab that big corporate bag. But again, that's not the only route, nor should it be the only route that anybody takes. I think there's opportunities in every single lane that we may pursue. But it was a big deal, man. He got some movie creds, got a big build under his belt, and it's just kind of been creating fire upon fire through his art installations. And there is so much more to come. Super talented. Happy to bring to the stage to let everybody know who this young man is. Vast Spike 2000 coming up, brother. What's up, brother?
Hey, hey,
Stage
hey.
is
What's
yours.
going on? What's going
No
on? What's
mom
going on?
spaghetti. No mom spaghetti.
Yo, already it's too late for that, bro. So, hello everyone. Everyone's doing all right. I'm not doing all right. Just letting y'all know. I just spent $1,500 on a new headset. Yeah. My pockets are not doing all right. But it's an investment. Cause like Rupert said, I really truly did not see me doing this months ago. Like at all. When I got here, it was mostly for. Well, actually, I'm gonna save that story why I got here a little bit later. I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm just gonna just say what's on my mind. To let you know like who I am and why I do the things I do or create, some of the stuff I create in here in space. So let's see what's top of my mind. I'll just give you like a random story, okay? Is that all right with y'all? Good, good, good. So, talk about one of my artwork. So, a surfer, right? This is gonna be really random, so just stick with me, okay? A surfer guy, right, walks to the beach, um, knowing he's about to catch the biggest wave of his life. And on the same day, a little girl walks to the baseball field, right? And she looks down, she sees a baseball bat, and she looks to the sky, and she's just about to get ready for like the biggest swing of her life. Like that's normal for any kid. That's normal for any guy who wants to surf. Um, so the surfer knows he's about to catch the biggest wave because he looks up and he sees an asteroid, right? That's about to just boom, just hit the earth, and he knows he's about to get the biggest wave because the asteroid is on its way to, the ocean pretty much. And on that same day, the little girl, she's in the baseball field, right? She has no family, no one to love her. So she just doesn't care anymore. She also looks up and see the asteroid, right? And then she takes the bat, she gets ready for the swing, and then boom, the asteroid hits, right? And all you hear in the background is Kevin, Kevin. If you don't know me by now, my name is Kevin. Hi, hello. So Kevin, Kevin, all you hear is Kevin in the background. This is me as a kid. These are the things that I thought about while being a kid, like going through my mind. That's how my mind operates. It doesn't operate on the fact that a guy is about to go into the ocean and, you know, ride a wave. In my mind, that guy is about to ride the wave because an asteroid is about to hit. That's the way I was thinking back then. I couldn't really fully concentrate in class because I was always drawing, painting, or whatever. So it was always like, Kevin, Kevin, focus, Kevin, Kevin, focus. Why can't you focus? So the reason I couldn't focus because I have ADHD. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of my family members don't know that because I don't really like to talk to them about, my life and what I go through. Even my immediate family, like brothers, sisters, they don't know. Um, Only me and my mom know. I think she slipped. I think my mom slipped once and tried to tell them, and I almost, and I'm not disrespectful, but I almost cursed at her because I didn't want to know. By letting them know, that gave them power over me. You know what I mean? Like where I'm from was not. I didn't grow up in the suburbs. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Right. So I grew up in the shitty parts of Cleveland, like the fucking dirt. It looks like a swamp. uh, Sorry. It looks like the swamp to me. It was just not where I wanted to be because I was always surrounded by angry people. Um, and in my household, I'm like the only one that's really different. Like different how like I love everything. I love all kinds of music. If you know me, I love hip hop, rap, rock, soundscape, new wave, tech, all of it. You know what I mean? And my family members, they didn't really understand that. They would call me Oreo. You know what I mean? If you don't know what that is, that means you're a black guy or black girl, but you're white inside. You act white, whatever the fuck that means. You talk proper, whatever the fuck that meant, right? So yeah, that was me as a kid, and I got teased at a lot because I was in those classes, who people who need just a little bit more attention. And I did because I would hyper focus on a lot of things that wasn't really school related. You know what I mean? I would focus on drawing and I was focused on art or I was focused on that that frequency, that wave that got my heart moving. We call it music. Those were the things that made me pumped up and just happy, right? It wasn't like learning math equations. It wasn't learning to like be social or anything like that. Like I've been in the shadows for centuries, it feels like. um I felt safe in the shadows because no one can tease me there, no one um can mess with me or anything like that. So yeah, I was definitely getting teased a lot growing up, but I really didn't care because of where I grew up from. As a kid, I thought like, you tease me, you mess with me, you try to harm me, I would put a baseball bat to your head. That's how I thought. You know what I mean? So I would never let anyone bully me because I can go that route. I'm not a violent man. I'm gonna say that now. I'm not a violent man at all. Of course, a violent man wouldn't say he's violent. Anyway, let's see. So, me and my family, we moved from the rougher side of Cleveland. Thanks to my mom, she really was like my queen. She is my queen. She did everything for us. Even though I have a father, he wasn't there mentally. He was not there. His shell was there, but he wasn't there. He didn't do fatherly shit or anything. So it was pretty much um fuck him. That's how I thought, as a kid. Fast forward, I wish I could have a relationship with my dad. He's going through some stuff right now. He was in an accident at his job, so he can't really work anymore. Um, and I'm just watching his life just deteriorate, and he's not the same anymore. So I wish I had it in my heart, truly, to like go and talk to him before things go for the worse. But I can't really bring myself to do that because of how we was raised. In my family, you raise, you stick your chest out, you stand up straight. You know what I'm saying? You can't cry, you can't show emotions. So most of my life, I didn't show emotion. When things were sad, I didn't cry. I kept it inside. Um, I don't know. I feel like I kept too much inside growing up. Eventually, it popped one day, and it was like probably the worst day of my life. We'll get to that. So fast forward. High school was interesting. I grew up with, so a little bit, like, let me move on a little bit. So I grew up with all my friends from kindergarten to first grade, second grade, and then all the way into the high school until we had to move. So when we left, we moved to another high school like 30 minutes away, and this high school was shit. It was a war zone. Fights break out every day. People getting hit in the head with hammers. It was not a pretty sight. It was not a pretty sight. But once again, I didn't show emotion. I didn't care. It wasn't happening to me. It was happening to them. I was just that awkward kid in the art classroom, drawing nonstop, not caring about the fucking school, not caring about anybody in that school, because I just wanted to get it over with from 9th through 12th. That's how my high school was. So from 9th to 12th, I was in the art classroom, just doing my thing, not caring about anybody else, because I really hated that experience of being there. So when I got the opportunity to move out from Cleveland, I went to an art college. So I was just pumped. You know what I mean? Art college was different. I can be myself there. You know what I mean? And I could be surrounded by other individuals who's kind of like me. Maybe I can catch, maybe I can get a girlfriend. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Not that I didn't get any play in high school. I'm just keep it, just saying that. I'm still kind of handsome, just a little bit. I'm joking. So yeah, I went to an art college in Florida because I wanted to get away from Cleveland, like all the way from Cleveland. So that was the main goal, and I didn't even wait. Some people wait to go to college, right? I went after 2 weeks of graduating high school. I left and went to art college. I couldn't wait to get the fuck out of there. So I did. And it was different. I never been off Cleveland up until college. So I was expecting, it's Florida, nice weather and all that stuff. Um, dope people. Wait, can anybody hear me? Because it says my network connection is checking my network connection. Can y'all see me? Am I good? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I go for that time, and it felt like it wasn't what I expected. It was fucking. Hold on. Check. Make sure I'm not.
All right, cool.
Am I back? Good. All right. Sorry, my connection is shitty right now. So yeah. Um. So I go to Florida. I go to not expecting to see nothing but rain and hurricanes and all kinds of shit, and it was interesting. So until I stepped foot on the first day in art college. So I went to art college to do computer animation. I wanted to work for Pixar or Disney, something like that. You know what I mean? So in college, that's what I did. We they were trying to teach me things like Photoshop, uh, what else, Adobe, but these are things that I already learned. So I felt like I kind of wasted money because I already knew how to do these things. So yeah, and I met a girl in college, someone very dear to me, and she made me feel like I didn't have to be in the shadows anymore. Um, she was very supportive. She was an artist herself, and I felt like I don't know, I felt alive for the first time. So I was very grateful for going there. You know what I mean, and meeting friends like me and meeting her. So hmm. So one day she was getting sick. I didn't know why she was sick. The doctors try to check to see what's wrong with her. They test her for everything, and she looked okay, but she was sick and she wasn't getting better at all. So I'm just being there for her because she's always there for me. So we're very supportive of each other, and I'm telling her everything's gonna be all right. Maybe this bug is gonna last a week. Um, she's sick for at least a month, and we didn't know why until one day we transferred her to another hospital, and then hey, the next day she got better. Like thank God, thank God. You know what I mean? Until I had a dream that night that she passed away in my dreams, which was pretty crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like no one wants to dream shit like that, right? And then I woke up and got a phone call, and they said Anna, which was her name, she had passed on. So I didn't know how to react. That emotion that I felt was like rage. It was fuck everything. It was fuck religion. It was God, fuck God, all of it. I had no sense that day. Like that day, I didn't care about anything. Um, and that day kind of carried on for like the next few years. Um, yeah, I still think about her from time to time, because that feeling. I mean, after her, I mean, I still dated, but it wasn't the same feeling. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, it wasn't the same. Yeah, so I moved back from Tampa. I came back to Cleveland, and I just told my mom, let's just fucking move. Let's get out of here. So me and my mom, we just said fuck Cleveland, and we left for Virginia. Yes, I live in Virginia. Do not stalk me, especially you, Junior. I'm just joking, bro. But yeah, yeah. So we live in VA now. Um, so with ADHD, if you hyper focus on things, you can become really fucking good at it. It's a gift and a curse. A curse that I truly wish I didn't have it. But with ADHD, like I said, my brain hyper focused, so I could learn anything within like realistically 48 hours. So I taught myself photography. I was really good at that. It was so good that some of my work was published. I used to work for pretty decent, uh, famous photographers, doing retouches and things like that. Um, that was fun. But with ADHD, it's like a switch, right? So if you hit that switch, your brain stops focusing on that certain thing you want to learn. So I would learn that, right? Photography. Next thing you know, it's like Thanos doing snap. It's like boom, snap. I don't fucking care about photography anymore. After all that work I put in to learn, and I don't care about it anymore. I want to do something else. So I did something else. What the fuck was next? I forgot what I did next after it, but once again, I did it. Hyper focused on it. I was pretty fucking good at that. Snap. Oh fuck. I don't want to do it anymore. So it was like mentally draining for me. You know what I mean? I could never be consistent with certain things. It never been like I couldn't be happy. And that's what I wanted was like happiness. Because the shadows is not good. The shadows gets very fucking lonely in the shadows. You know what I mean? Um again, after that, snap, after that, snap, until I just stopped doing shit, period. Um, After that, I just needed a goal in life, and I didn't have that anymore because I got tired of snaps. You know what I mean? Um, Mentally draining. So I picked up a guitar, just fucking around. Like my favorite guitarist is Prince, and because of Prince growing up in my household, he's the reason why I play guitar now. Shout out to Prince, R.I.P. Um, so I picked up guitar by YouTube. I taught myself how to play guitar on YouTube. Watched a few videos, hyper focused as always, and within a month or two, I'm writing songs. Um, Goodbye. Thanks for coming. I love you. So um, picked the guitar, started doing that. The next thing you know, I wanted to create a band because I've always wanted to be in a band too. So created the band, and next thing you know, I got all my members. Shout out to Craigslist, which was like really weird. Met a lot of weird bandmates over the years. It was funny, but yeah. So I created music. Next thing you know, my band is we're playing shows like everywhere. Like I've been everywhere in the U.S. because of my band. Like me writing most of the music, um, like at least the melodies, guitar, some lyrics, but I'm not the vocalist. Don't ever ask me to sing ever. So I did that. So we played. We got our shit published in the UK, which was pretty fire. BuzzFeed, which was fire. But slowly that was going away because my members kept leaving. So when your members keep, my members kept leaving the band, ugh, it's like just taking every time a member left, it took a piece of me. You know what I mean? So to the point where I was losing that love for creating music. Not that it wasn't the hyper focus or anything, was or the ADHD, just the losing members part, and just keeps having to start over and over and over, reteaching them the music and like getting ready for a show, and they're not ready for the show, and it's like a fucking headache. But yeah, like that was very very irritating. But so last year, right? Well, a few years ago, we know about COVID. COVID hits. It's not in the U.S. yet, and I'm like, what the hell is this shit? Another government conspiracy, whatever, right? And then it finally hit the U.S. And then I'm like, oh, this could potentially be something. And then that one time in life where everyone said, oh yeah, I think I already caught it. Yeah, I think I had that already because you had a cold or something, or a bug you couldn't shake for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, right? So you thought you had it. Same thing with me. I'm up here working at Walmart distribution, trying to get my workout on, working like a slave. And I felt sick one day and I couldn't shake it. So I'm like, oh shit, I caught COVID. I didn't go to doctors because to me that was COVID. Nah, that wasn't COVID at all. That was just a bug. And then so I will always remember this date. So December, like right, New Year's Eve. I'm with my boy, my bandmate, my best friend, and we just talking like how we gonna do this music. Members are leaving. You know what I'm saying? Let's let's do it big for this year, right? This year, 2022. And he agreed. We was gonna write new music, get everything ready, and then before the countdown hits, 5, 4, 3, 2, I'm just staring at the sky like, yo, we about to do this shit, right? We about to kill it. Boy, was I wrong. The next day, the fucking next day, I catch COVID. The next day, you can't make this shit up, right? Caught COVID, changed my life forever. I am one of the ones that didn't heal from it. I'm still suffering from COVID to this day. I have breathing issues, right? I can't really shake. Um so January 1st, I catch COVID. I was hallucinating. I thought I was going to die. So one day I'm in the bathroom, I can't breathe, right? I'm panicking. The same God that back in the day I said fuck, I'm praying to him, right? Crazy. Praying to God, please don't take my life. I don't want to go. If you don't know me, my biggest fear is death, right? I don't know what's another side. I'm not religious. I'm not religious at all. Um so but that night I was like, God, please don't take my life. Crying. Once again, I'm not a very emotional person. I don't cry like that. I'm not saying that I'm a tough guy or anything like that. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with crying. If I feel like you have to cry, cry for anything. It helps. It helps heal you, right? But back in my mind, I'm emotionless, so I don't cry until that day. I can say I fully. Sorry, that's the second time I cried. The first time was when my late girlfriend passed. I was bawling in that hospital. Like you couldn't stop me from crying. Second time, I'm here in the bathroom crying, praying to God, please don't take my life. I'm not ready to go. I have so much I want to do with me, the band, everybody. So I go to the hospital. They check me. They do all the things they had to do. Of course, they tell me I have COVID. It was obvious. It wasn't a fucking flu in my mind. It was COVID. So I stay there for a few days. I go home. Um, trying to still taking medicine, trying to shake it off. I'm trying to go to the park. I'm trying to get, move around, get my body to back to where it was. At that stage, I couldn't walk like like I couldn't walk the same. It felt weird. I felt like every time I walked, my life was just draining. You know what I'm saying? Um, but eventually, I started getting better. But that fear of that night of me dying, I think gave me like PTSD. Honestly, so now I have panic attacks, right? Like it happens every so often. So when it happens, it reminds me of that day of me dying. So I can't really shake it. Like I'll have panic attacks anywhere. I was in a restaurant. I'm laughing with my family. We having a good old time eating, right? Boom, panic attack happens. Holy shit! It feels like that day I'm gonna die right here. So while you thinking this, it fucks with you mentally, like mentally, truly. So here I am, think I'm gonna die, but at this point, I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Like if it is what it is at this point, because I just got tired. I just got truly tired in life. Um, but I wasn't ready to give up though. I got tired, but something was telling me don't give up yet. So I didn't give up. I feel it was a panic attack, going about my day, but then things kept happening over and over and over, which gave me deep, deep, deep depression to the point where I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to talk to my friends. I'm neglecting everybody. Um, yeah, that happened for a while. I didn't know what was going to happen after that. So depression is no joke. My heart goes out to anyone who suffers from depression. That is a serious condition, like mental, like everything. Like I pray that you get stronger, like you can fight through it. Truly, I wish that on no one. Um, so while I'm in depression state, I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna buy Oculus." Right. So, because I've been watching the actual Oculus that doesn't have to do anything with Meta or Horizon. Oculus has been out for 8 years, I think, or 7 years. So I've been following them for like 7 years on YouTube, watching it. Like, holy shit, VR! I love VR, from the movies, to everything. Fucking Matrix, movies, Hackers. I'm 35. If you didn't know, I don't know if you know what Hackers is. Google it. It's a nice little movie. So VR was just always interesting to me. So I picked it up. I finally put it on. I did the whole tutorial, which was cool. And I finally I got the fucking Oculus. And first world I went to was who was the world? Hardy West World. It's always Hardy's World, right? Shout out to Hardy, I guess. Yeah, it was always Hardy's World. Hardy's World and Danica's World, his club. I can't really remember the name of his club, but yeah, his world. So I'm in there. I'm sick still with COVID, right? I'm sweating like a pig, right? I'm in the club just, mm, yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I can be myself, you know what I'm saying? You don't see me, I don't really know you, so fuck it, whatever. So I'm having fun, you right? And then I go to his studio, his recording studio. So I'm on there, I'm freestyling with everybody else, we doing our things. I'm pretending like I can rap, which. I mean, I got bars, I ain't a rapper, you know what I'm saying? See that. Stay comfortable, by the way. So yeah, I got bars, I'm rapping, but I don't know. And then I went to a girl named who is was my teammate, Sammy's world, and that's where shit got real. The things that I saw in her world that she made was Shady Acres. Bo, was that Shady Acres, right? Yeah, Shady Acres, which was like this crazy, colorful world, just full of imagination. I'm like, now this is VR. This is VR. This is what the shit I wanted to see, right? So I'm like, you know what? After that, I want to create something. So I go into create mode, and I don't know, man. I just went into create mode, and I was like, wow, this is pretty fucking dope. So that interests me, right? Let's go back to ADHD. That hyper focus, right, went into hyperdrive. Next thing you know, within a week, I have a world. And I don't know if you've been in that world. It's called um Pandora 22 KD was my first world. It's full of imagination, full of like wonder in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I just don't. Oh,
Sorry.
am I breaking up? Good. Okay, cool. So yeah, so friends telling me I need therapy. To me, I didn't really believe in therapy. I can't really. Not saying the therapy isn't real. Definitely go to therapy if you need it. But in my mind, me personally, I just didn't feel at that time it was going to do anything for me. I can't have someone tell me you're okay and me trying to break down to them what's going on in my life and see if they can fix it. I'm like, I can read a person. Like, you're broken yourself. So why am I taking advice from someone who's broken? That's how I felt at the time. So I've always just been iffy with that therapy and stuff like that. But creating in here, like that was that is therapy for me. Like all that depression that I felt, that shit was slowly going away until eventually is gone. I don't have depression. Yay! I don't have depression anymore. Not to say it will never come back, because anxiety is still there. Um, panic attacks is still there. That fear of death is still there. But that sense of the way the world is being like pushed down on me is not there right now because of being in here, and that's facts. I can never take her. That's one thing I love about Horizon. That like gave me the fuel that I needed to like want to do shit now, to create now that I have my creativity back. You know what I mean? So I can create the things that's in my mind, the things I dream of every night. Like even though those dreams sometimes can be dark, like I want everyone to know now that I know you're watching. If you're not watching, you should be watching. Meta Talks, Rupert, Meta Clean. Um, my artwork, right, is dark, right? They call it shadow art, I guess. Whatever, it has a name, I guess. I do not like fuck with the devil or demons and shit like that. I am not of the dark arts. I want everybody to know that, like, for know that I don't fuck with the dark arts. It's just that I'm drawn to like that kind of art style. You know what I mean? Because I was always pissed off my life because no one got me or no one gets me. You know what I mean? So me doing that kind of stuff is like, I can finally get it out of my head. Boom, put it on the table. Let me go on to the next one, get that shit out of my head. Boom, put it on the table. Now all these art pieces are on the fucking table. Y'all can stay here. Y'all can have a fucking rave if y'all want. Chill out, do y'all thing, so I can be, so I can get better. Pretty much. And that's what's happening. Like currently, that's what's happening. I am creating in here. Um, I'm getting better with depression. Um, that sense of happiness is like almost there. You know what I mean? Like no one's truly happy. I don't care who you are. No one's truly happy. So it's somewhere right here. It's getting up there slowly. The happiness is getting up there slowly. But we almost there, baby. Let's all get it. Let's all get up there to get together, right? Zero. I know you don't have a question. You probably look like you sleep, or I don't know what you're doing right there, buddy. You good? You making a hot dog or a glizzy, as Bubba would say. it's so, it's so good. Oh, my boy is hovering. Look at him. Damn, that boy possessed. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Dang, not you, Terica. What's going on? Y'all good? Hey, you in the back in the shadows. I see you. Yeah, you. Come on in here. Come on in. Yeah, you. Come on in. Yeah, you. Why you looking behind? Come on in. Take a seat. That's right. We family now. Oh, Sister Moon. How you do, Sister Moon? Word. All right. Are you saying? I can't hear you. Good. Yep. All right. Cool. Um. Damn, I forgot where I left off. Oh, so creating in here. So at one point, like Rupert said, I mean, after I made the cars, I didn't know if I was gonna stay in here because I was just wanted to make a car and just to test it out, test my skills out. That was my very first car. You know what I mean? And I saw like people like Dot and Price dropped a Lambo, right? And I was like, fuck, somebody else making a Lambo. And when they dropped theirs, I was like, okay, this is fire. This is fire, y'all. Y'all killing it. But I also know me, and I know my um I know how crazy I can get. You know, sometimes when you're good, I'm not tooting my own like horn or whatever you want to say. Like when you know you're good, you know you can go beyond your limits, right? So I knew I was good, and I know how better I can be. You know, so that's when the whole car world came out. My first Lambo, it was clean. Terribly, it was clean. uh, yeah, it was clean. So I think that's when my name like started to get out there when I dropped my video showing the cars and stuff, and that's when people are starting to say, "Oh shit, who is this Vash?" You know what I mean? Um, and I almost walked out the door before I started to see people show love like that. So I'm like, "Oh shit, people are really rocking me. Let me make some more dope shit." So I started to create more. I want to see how far I could take this. I want to see like where my skills can take me. So I started building. I started learning. From other artists. Bubble taught me a lot of shit too. She did. Shout out to you, Bubble. That's my homie. That's my best friend on here. So as I'm creating, I'm getting better and better, and now I want to see where I can take it. So I guess people fell in love with the dark shit, the shadow art, as I put it again. So that's when the gallery. I plan to drop that gallery because the whole thing was after I make that gallery, I could finally like stop the shadow art shit. You know what I mean? I could finally put the dark drawings, dark whatever, skulls, demons, whatever you want to call them, out of my head, put them on there, do something else. But I can say now I'm just a shadow artist. That's who I am. That's the shit that draws me. Like I can't draw happy shit because I'm not happy. You know what I mean? I only made one kind of happy thing in my gallery because it made me think of my mom, and that was it. Um, I feel like if I was happier, you'll get colorful stuff. You know, you get like blues, reds, things like that. But you know, like I said, happiness, me right here, we getting there though, baby. Just stick with me, we getting there. Um, and then boom, goddamn boom. That's where everything changed. My boss, well, at the time was not my boss. She went into my Fever of the Rage, which was ironically another shadow art piece, and she loved it. She fell in love with it, right? So here I am working on my next piece. I get a call in party chat. Hey, I'm working on this project. I want to know if you want to help. I have fucking no clue what that project was gonna be at all. Like I'm just still creating my dark art stuff, whatever. So I get that call, and she said, "All right, so you have to sign a NDA for it." I'm like, NDA? I'm like, what is this about? I had to wait a few days, and I was on the edge of my seat, like, what is it? What is it? What is it? She couldn't tell me nothing. I'm like, fucking tell me. I'm sorry if you've seen this, Ash. Much love. Just like, tell me. So I got the NDA, boom, and then they said, so yeah, we're working for Jordan Peele to do this Nope World. I said, I'm trying to find the seat. Hold on, yo. I said, what? Jordan Peele. Like, stop playing with me, man. Like, nothing like that has ever happened in my life. like something like. I mean, I rock with Jordan. He's dude is funny. I've been watching like zero gravity. You're a real one, G. I guess. Um, I mess with Jordan Peele and the whole his comedy with Key and Peele and Mad TV. Mad TV growing up was way funnier than anything else. Saturday Night Live, all that shit. So I already knew his work. I knew Get Out and then Us and all that stuff. So I already knew that. So when they told me that, yeah, I jumped on that quick ASAP. So boom, we started to build the first world. Um, that started to happen and like so I'm gonna pause right there. So that was my first collaboration. And in the beginning, I told people I don't collaborate. I don't do collaborations. It's not that I want you to fully understand this too, guys. If you ever want to do a collaboration with me, I want you to fully understand what I'm about to say right now. It's not that I don't want to. I do not want to do collaborations with you. It's just the way my ADHD is and the way my mind is. So if I'm building something in my mind, I have to get all those thoughts out of my mind, or it's gonna literally drive me crazy. Like I'm serious. It's gonna literally fucking drive me crazy. So when I'm in build mode like that and you don't see me out in the streets, or whatever, it's because I have to get these ideas and thoughts out of my head because it's hyper focused. I can't get it out fast enough. You know what I mean? So when people come up to me and ask me, "Hey, let's do a collaboration," I'm like, "Yeah, I got you." It's not that I don't want to do it with you. It's just that it's because of that. So now you know if you want to do collaborations with me, it's getting a lot better now that I'm on a team. So I would definitely uh try and do collaborations. I will try. I'll try my best, but just know is that reason. It's not that I don't like you. I love everybody on this platform. I have no ill will towards anybody. All y'all is cool in my book. Like I said, I'm just only here to have fun, baby. That's it. So yeah, so the collaboration finally on Jordan Peele was first collaboration ever, and it was different for me because now I have to look at the other person's skill level, and then it's like because at this time I know how good I am, right? So I have to look at this other person's skill level, and it's like if it if in my mind if it's not correct, it's gonna fuck with me. It's not that you're not a dope builder. It's the fact that if something is off like that is gonna like really fuck with my head. You know what I mean? Because it has to be straight. You know, it has to be connected, like clean. You know what I mean? So I had to. I didn't have to worry about that though. On the people on my build team because they've been doing it way longer than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the new guy in the street. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have to worry about that. So I'm like, that was a different feeling for me. But still taking orders from people on here was different for me. To tell me, hey, you should build it like this. I don't want to build it like that. In my mind, I want to build it like this. But sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up and listen. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up and listen because they have time. They have been here longer than you, so they know techniques. They know how to approach things um differently because they have things under their belt, like companies under their belt that they already done before. You know what I'm saying? So as a man, you know, I had to shut the fuck up and listen. And by shutting up, I listened and I finally got it. You know what I mean? Like how to approach certain things now because they were right. That's a better way. That is a better way to approach how you did it this way because it works. You know what I mean. So when I started to do that, that's when my art style changed even more. That's when I upgraded by shutting the fuck up and listening. So my art changed and I upgraded. Um, I was the person who wanted to make everything realistic in this space. Like I said, I'm an artist on here who builds fantasy mixed with reality. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm building a fucking street with a motorcycle that you actually ride down a street. It's like outside. I'm building it too. This is for people who's stuck in the house who doesn't like want to go outside, who's just tired right now, but wants to still have that feeling of riding a motorcycle or whatever down the street. So I'm building stuff like that for them and stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's fun for me. Drift King. I'm gonna plug this right now. Drift King coming out soon. The first real meta street racing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the gang who's all behind it. So yeah, just stay tuned. That's coming out soon. Um, back to schedule. So yeah. We worked on the Nope World. Finished that. Meta flew us out to California, like Cali. First time being in Cali. Like that was an experience, y'all. Like I've never like ever in life. I'm at the dinner table chopping up with people from Meta. You know, we laughing and we joking. People tell me about, their lives. You know what I'm saying? These are top this corporate people. You know what I'm saying? Telling about their lives. The people work from NB. I mean, I ain't trying to put people's business out like that, but yeah, they working. And then like I said, I'm just I'm eating, I'm stuffing my face, and got fucking Andre 3000 right there, like just right there, chilling. I said, I'm just eating. I got a face full of fucking food. Just that's Andre 3000. And just clean my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Bye, Foxy. Uh, so I'm like Andre 3000. Younger me would have went up there, dapped him up, asked for an autograph. But I'm older now. It's like when not to. Fuck with people. You know what I'm saying? That man's in his own environment. He's chilling, having a good time. Boom, boom, boom. And then that was an experience. You know what I'm saying? We go to Cali. We go to the movie lot. Meet Jordan Peele. Jordan's a good dude, man. He's funny. You know what I'm saying? Just in real life. You know what I'm saying? Just having that opportunity just with me and my teammates is like to do it like from something I did, from something I created here in the fucking metaverse out of 15 shapes. 15 shapes. Is it 15? 15. 15 shapes changed the course of my life, right? In a good way and a bad way. The bad way being because now I'm in here all the time. Now I don't have that dream to take me and my bandmates to the place we wanted to go, right? I don't care to go to practice anymore. I can't tell them that. We've been through so much. You know what I mean? I created this band back in 2012. You know what I'm saying? My best friends in this band, my ride or die. I can't tell him that, how I feel about it. But I have so much love and respect for these guys that I'm going to continue to fight for it. You know what I'm saying? That was our dream. I'm going to keep our dream alive because that's the kind of man I am. I'm going to keep our dream alive, even though like being in here now is like it's changing that course. So yeah, so like I said, I met Jordan, I met Kiki, I met Daniel. I believe that's his name. I'm trying to remember. Sorry, brain fart. And I went home. And after that, I'm like, okay, cool. I would love to do this for a living now. At this time, I didn't do it for a living. I was just on a project with them. But so now I'm begging them. Well, not, I'm sorry. Ugh, beg. I don't beg for anybody. So I'm asking them, hey, can I please be a part of this team full time? Because I like what you guys are doing, and I want to be a part of it. And they said we'll talk. So I'm just waiting, building. No, still no response. So I'm like, damn. I guess I didn't make the cut until I made the cut. So that was that changed everything after that. Now I do this full time. I left my job, my real job. I'm in here. Shit, seems like 24 hours, 24/7. Um, so yeah, I do this full time, and I love it. I wouldn't change anything about it. Now our team is growing, is getting bigger and bigger. We have more projects coming up. That's about to be crazy. And all I can say is, like, honestly, keep building. keep perfecting your craft in here. Don't worry about don't worry about like bigger companies right now. If you can't reach that goal, work on the other companies, the smaller ones that want to be in the metaverse. Bring those guys in here too. Bring anybody, everybody who wants to like be part of the future in here. You know what I mean? Network, talk to a lot of people, like just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have a club, make it the best club. If you want to be a fashion designer, hey, we about to get legs now, baby. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Push forward. Keep going. Keep going. Um, and yeah, man. Any that's that's my life in the metaverse so far. I met a lot of great friends. People come, people go. That's just part of life. Like everyone has a season. So if you have friends on here, then you know you've been talking for months, and then next thing you know, it doesn't work out. It just doesn't work out, y'all. It happens. Um, I guess they wasn't really. Uh oh.
I don't hear nothing, fam.
I'm sorry.
Um. Okay. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
I heard him. I heard him.
You heard him. Okay. He's on
I
his way.
did. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. All right. As I was saying, when y'all couldn't hear me, you just never know a person's story until you hear it from them. Like I didn't realize that he was dealing with the things that he went through and felt that way. Um, you know, he people always kind of seem happy on the exterior for the most part, and I think we do that to kind of mask some of the things we're going through. Um, but it is okay to hurt. Um, it is okay to hurt. It's just not okay to stay there. We still have to find solutions in everything. Um, but I say this to say, man, like I said, he wasn't sure of his journey, right? He didn't know if he was even going to hang around on the platform, but he knew that the creative process helped um, in his personal life and some of the things he was going through. So that's dope. Um, as we've learned, this space is turning out to be more than it's has been presented to us. I think it drives me crazy sometimes to see the commercials and we still kind of focus so heavily on just the gaming aspect when I think this space offers so much more than just that. Um, it's amazing. It really is. The connections that we're able to make, the people we touch, the things we create from nothing. It truly is an amazing space. And as we've learned, is about to get a lot bigger when they bring in that expensive ass headset. I don't know about you, but I'm still gonna buy one. All right, so we're just waiting on Bash to get back. Thank y'all for coming on in. Thank y'all for coming on in. All right, I know what he's
Nearby.
going through because if he's at the beach,
By the way, I'm on nearby.
sucky out there. Oh Lord, the old in my control room. Connection is tough out there. So I think we joked a little bit about Meta Connect, but actually I really do think it was a pretty cool event. What does everybody else think? Just a thumbs up. That's it. Grab your card, Terica. Let me hear what you think.
Overall, the device it seems as if it's a good product, especially if you're business oriented and want to dive into developing or creating games on the app or learning more about Unity, Blender, those types of things. So I think in that aspect is so good for it.
I agree.
hmm
Yeah, that's cool. Are you gonna learn? Do you know either of those applications?
In the starting process of wanting to learn, yes. But I know that is a very hard program to learn. So there's going to be a lot of tutorials, a lot of people that I'm going to have to lean on as well to that know how to use Unity and Blender as well, because that's where I see it's pivoting to or moving forward to with the Unity and the Blender. Like you have to know those things at this point,
I agree.
especially when they're talking about. I don't know if anyone else in here went to the Grow Your Business session, but that's what they're pivoting or projecting as the games, developing of the games, the marketing of the games, creating your own marketing system so that you can build money upon those projects, the apps. So the
Right.
development of such. So that's where it's going towards is the development of games, apps, Unity, coding, scripting. So that's where it's going to. Because they really hardly didn't mention Horizons nor the building aspect that what most of us do in here.
hmm
So that says a lot. What they didn't say says a lot as well too. So that's my thoughts.
Yeah, I think building, unfortunately, is just one of those things that isn't necessarily as necessary. I think
Yeah.
creators, artists will thrive in that space. I think.
Sorry. I think I told Burton this earlier outside. So I think us building in here and learning those because they did. If you know coding, like really know PHP, JavaScript, C++, um, they kind of dumbed it down or translated those codings into ways that we can understand who never knew how to code before.
hmm
The building blocks, doing. So I think those with the stepping blocks for us to build here, then code, script, all that stuff, and then pivot into developing of game systems and Unity and
Right.
Blender. Because if you look into Unity, that's kind of how it's done a little bit functionality wise. So
I agree. I think all of the above is going to be important to learn as we transition out of primitive shapes. But exciting stuff, it really is. And but the ability to compete now graphically is going to be important. I think, especially if we have legs. We might be the first people to have legs, which is pretty cool. Ben's nodding his head, so yeah, I think Ben's ready for legs too. All right, everybody. Junior's woken up. You have a good nap, Junior?
food.
So here, grab your car. We're asking a question.
What's up?
So, what do you think of MetaConnect today? What are your takeaways?
Um, I'm really excited as to what's to come. For me, it's more of a business thing, so it's like I'm gonna get it just to have it. But I'm definitely more of like the gamer side. I really like games and like the experience of I guess a normal consumer.
Back.
Oh, here goes Vash. But I'm
What's
excited for
popping?
it. I'm excited for it.
I don't know if I left, but thank y'all
Uh,
for staying. You actually stayed. Holy shit. Thank you. Um, do I look weird right now? Wait a minute. Charger. I don't know what I said last, y'all. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Okay. So right now, like what happened? I was in the car using my headset, right? Because I don't like to talk about my life with my family, which is weird, right? You would think they were like the people you should go to when you talk about your life, but it's not like that with me. We've always been like, different. You know, here I am, this weird, awkward kid in the shadows and doing strange art, and you have the other side who's all the same. And I didn't connect with that. So I just like to keep to myself with certain things. You're my new family. That's why I fuck with y'all. Still love my family. I still love my family. But it's certain things I can talk about with certain people. So yeah, I don't mind talking about these kind of things with y'all. Sorry, I'm trying to get myself situated. My headset died and my cord sucks. So, um, yeah, any questions? Any questions? Step right up. Don't be shy. Step
any
right up.
questions for Vash?
Don't be shy. Yeah.
Yes. Hey Vash. How you
Hello.
doing? Hello. Um, nice to see you nice and clean. But
I
anyway,
try. I
yes.
try.
So what inspired you to do your drift world?
Ooh.
Going right
To be
there. Going right
honest,
there.
it wasn't even supposed to be that. I was testing out like doing the open world kind of game. Like I've seen a lot of like mini open worlds in here, but nothing on the scale that what I want to do, but I know I can't do because of capacity. You know what I mean? So I tried to open world. Me and Bubba was working. She was doing her thing. I was in her world, creating my own little thing, tested some things out, and yeah, I made a road that led to nowhere with a motorcycle, and I was like, cool, this is pretty fun. So I wanted to put my car on that world, and I put my car in that world, and I drove the car down that same street, and I'm like, wow, this is even better. So I don't know. I went and created another world, which had. I just want to see what I can do, like with like actual racetrack, right? So while I was building this, I was just thinking about like in the past where I used to watch a lot of drift like videos on YouTube, and Tokyo Drift was the first time I ever fell in love with drifting. So I wanted to make a world like that because I haven't seen a world like that in Horizon yet. I haven't seen a open world where you can drive a car down the street that keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. This is like creating in those blank worlds like a damn universe. We don't know where the end's at. One day I was gonna test it out. I was gonna have a shape and keep stretching that bitch all the way to see where it leads to. But save that for another day. So yeah, that's where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna change. I want to change the game a little bit. Like bring that love for drifting back and see what people can do. You know what I mean? Like that competitive, like racing, like it's some worlds like that, but like go kart and stuff that you can go, but you have to always have to like hold like some type of box or whatever controller to drive it. I want to actually make it seem like you're driving on the steering wheel. So I was testing that out with scripts, and I'm like, okay, this can be something. And then I had my little uh test with testers. Shout out to the gang out there. I see y'all. All the testers came out and they tested out and they liked it. So I'm like, all right, let's run with it. So that's gonna be coming very soon. Very soon. Ouch.
And for you as a longtime builder and an amazing builder as well too, artist,
Oh,
creator.
stop. Give me
Yes.
more.
I understand. I understand. Um, how important to you with your building and scripting go hand in hand?
I am a builder more than like I focus on building more than scripting, but I want to learn scripting because the things that I want to do in my head, I can't do alone. So I'm gonna learn scripting from somebody. Like I don't know who it is, but they're gonna teach me what I want to know because the things I have in my mind, the crazy shit I have in my mind, that needs scripting. Can you imagine me building and scripting at that level? Jesus Christ, man. I can't wait for that day. All right. Next question. Ooh, gum. Bubblegum Planet.
Thank you. Now, every time I'm on the show, I ask the same question. I hated the question when it was asked
Well, I'm not gonna
me, but I
answer it.
have to ask you. I had to answer it myself, so now you have to
I'm
answer
not
it.
you.
Who are your top favorite builders, artists, or scripters, or any mixture of the three on this platform?
No one's answered that question. So you didn't even answer that question. Why would I answer that question? Okay, I'm gonna
Trick
tell you who
question.
my okay, so check it out. I'm gonna tell you who's my two favorites. Because I feel like these people changed the game for me at least when it comes to me building and made me realize, wow, you can actually do shit like that in here. So my number one favorite builder in here is Golden. Um, that dude's a fucking monster. I don't care what anybody says. I went. Let me see. Which world did I see his first world? When I first went to his worlds, it was so fucking like clean, and I went to his. I wanted to do like a portrait, like portrait art, right? And this is before like people really started getting famous from it, like Sadie Chan and um um it's a lot of names I could drop. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but as far as portrait art, whatever. But when I went to his Kobe and I saw that, I said, God damn. That was the day when I went to his Kobe. That was the day where I wasn't even like, I wasn't at all. I was envious. Like, fuck, man, this guy is that fucking good. And I want to create something on that level. This is still me as a beginner, kind of beginner builder. You know what I'm saying? And I know I can reach that level. I know I can reach that level now. I ain't gonna lie. Like sometimes you gotta have confidence in yourself. But I haven't tried it out yet because my mind is on other things. But anyway, yeah, go to hand and I am about to butcher this guy's name. Oh God. Fuck. Wait,
I already know.
how do you
Go
say his
ahead.
name? Shaharzad,
Charizard. Yes,
Charizard,
Char.
Shaharzad. Damn, y'all.
Anybody? Does anybody know Shaharzard?
Like if you listening, bro, or I
I'm sorry.
apologize if I butcher your name, man. But yes, he's the second. Like going to his worlds and seeing like the comic style and those are the that's the kind of art like I grew up off on, and he really inspired me to do character design and really plan a layout of how I want to do things. You know what I mean? But divine, damn, you divine. um, but yeah, those are my two favorites, Golden and Shahada.
All right. Any other questions for Vash? Grab your card and raise up.
Step right up. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Yeah. Mm.
Hello there.
Hey,
Hey,
howdy.
how do you do?
I'm,
This is where I tag
I'm
it back to
good.
you.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias. If you know me, bro, I can play this game. Let's do it, baby. Oh, you lost then. All right, who's next? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. My name is Kevin. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. How y'all doing?
Hey,
Mr.
Vash
Rupert.
Metaclean here. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Metaclean Rupert. Nice to meet you.
So, can you give us a dynamic of working on a productive team and what other teams should be paying attention to?
What other teams you should be paying attention to?
No, what other teams should be paying attention to learning from y'all?
Um, I'm not gonna even lie, man. It's like being on a team in here, especially working for companies, is it may seem like it's fun, but it is truly hard work. Like, so working for companies, top companies in here, you have to get their vision like really down, so you can like create something, right? And one day they're like, yeah, that's cool, and it's like almost finished, right? 3 more days, like, no, we don't like that anymore. All that hard work in the trash. But and that's fine, that's just the way it is. Um, as far as like teams, I feel like everyone on here, should like grow a team. Sometimes you can do it by yourself. Sometimes you can't really do it by yourself. Having teams and you bounce off ideas from each other, and you might not be strong in one section, but your teammate can be. Is going to really help you in this on this in the metaverse, in the space. You know what I'm saying? Definitely with teams, you can like you know I feel like you can get a. I do feel like you're getting companies a lot faster in here with being on a team instead of being like doing individual stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, you still get companies individually, but it looks better. You know what I'm saying? That way you can have stuff on time and reach the goals that you know and then deadlines that they have for you. So um, there's definitely a lot of great dope teams out here in the space. I think the kind of teams that I am on, I'm not saying like like we're like the one of the biggest teams on here, but as far as like companies and stuff like that, we're up there. It's like I think three major teams: us, Inspire, and Video, from what I heard. But then there's other teams that you don't even know about. There's people that you're talking to, like they be talking to you left and right. Like they're on a team, but sometimes people can't speak about it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I feel like definitely if you're on a team, work, do your thing, keep pushing it, man. Like I said, always network, because you never know who is looking at you or your worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never imagine someone go in the fever of the rage, like someone win the fever of the rage and say, "Hey, I see a potential in that guy." That place is scary as hell. Like, why would you want to go in there and say potential of someone, but someone did? Because it's the kind of style that they liked. So that's what they liked, and they called me because of that. So definitely with teams, man, keep like I said, networking is the biggest things you can do right now in here, and keep building consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be consistent in here. Like, doing a build every 3 months or every 4 months ain't really gonna cut it. You gotta like grind, like truly grind in here to get where you want to go. If it's not for you, if you build in just to build and have fun, then be that person to build and have fun. If you club person, go to clubs and have fun, be that person and have fun. It's all about being social. But as far as like you be like thinking like, I'm gonna build, man, I'm working on companies and all that stuff, but I'm partying every night, you know what I'm saying? I'm going out, having drinks, having fun, which is nothing wrong with that, but I feel like you don't take that serious, especially if you're not really about it. You could say it, but you gotta do it. You know what I mean? Say it, do it. What's that song? That shit fun. Anyway, yeah, yeah. So yeah, if you're really serious, y'all keep like I said, keep doing it, man. And I do mean like consistent. Like gotta be consistent. That's how you get better in here. That comes with scripting. That comes with building. Sometimes we all get creators block. Like I had a creator. I had a for the first fucking time in here. I had a creator block, and that was like a few weeks ago. So that's why I made like the Batman the Joker Who Laughs, which is my first fan art. I don't like doing other people's artwork. You know what I mean? I don't like doing. I used to do fan art when I was a kid, but me as an artist, I like to create what's in my head and get that shit out. But at the time, I had a block, so I wanted to make some dope shit, and so I did a fan art. But now the juices are back; they're flowing, and now it's like, shit, I can't build this stuff fast enough. But that's a dope outfit. Yeah, you. We have a staring contest. You will lose. Well, alrighty then. So next question.
What
My
was
little
your
bubblegum
shortest build and what was your longest build?
My longest build. That damn Lambo. Listen, I come in like anybody who making car in here, man. Like we know what's up, man. That's like the worst kind of puzzle you could put together, man. Especially because they don't have uh like reflect or mirror image or whatever reflection. You know what I'm saying? How you can build on one side and it'll build on the other side for you to like mirror it. But you gotta like create it all in both sides, and that shit is hard. That puzzle is hard. So definitely the car was like the worst. Um, the shortest build. Oh, it's probably one of my builds that no one's seen yet. I got like 10 builds that no one's seen yet. It's kind of like psychotic. Um, oh yeah, I got horror world coming out. Yo, what's up? How you doing? I ain't seen you in a long time. I'm just joking. I don't know who this person is. See you later. Oh, y'all's part of the same team. All right, Power Rangers. Um, yeah, I got a nice dope horror world coming out, which is really gonna fuck with your psyche. But yeah. Next question, Mr. Chief.
Hey, what's up, Vash? Sorry for coming in late, but it's not a question. I just want to give you your flowers, man.
Oh, thanks, brother.
You've always been one of my favorite creators in here. I always tell people I'm a big fan of Vash. So, when you made that Tokyo's Revenge, that was something that I tried to do when I first got in here. And I remember telling Cam, like, I mean, Vash did it. Vash actually pulled it off. And, I was just happy to see it. So, man, keep doing what you're doing. And like I said, man, you really deserve your flowers. And from one of your fans. Did he leave?
I know he ain't crying out after that
Uh,
speech.
I'm not repeating
He's
it,
probably
Vash.
crying. He's crying.
Bubba, did he hear that?
Tell Vash I'm not going to repeat it.
Hold on. Oh,
Did he hear that, Bubble?
I am not sure. Let me check. Oh, he's typing something. He said, "Give him 5 minutes. His connecting is acting up, bro, and it's like 10 O's, so it must be really bad."
Who?
Yay, internet! Didn't they say something about internet being in the new like headset or better
Yeah,
internet
I
connection
think
or
it's
something
going to
like
be
that?
basically three computers in one.
Yeah.
The controllers are going to have their own servos and stuff, and all
Yeah,
the technical stuff. Yeah,
that'll help.
let us know how it is.
Mm. Hmm?
I'm not buying mine first. I gotta wait.
What? I already pre-ordered. I'll let you know. I don't know how I feel
Yeah,
about it though, cause yeah, we'll see.
I'm gonna tell you now. If you buy it and all your stuff still looks the same, I'm not gonna get it.
Oh, I'm gonna return that. Return that. AR or not. That's a lot. That's yeah. No.
Shay, did you pre-order one of the new headsets?
Nope. But nah, my dude, you want us to get the Valve Index, so I might end up with that one before I get the new headset.
Wait,
Hmm.
hold on. Put you grab that card. Let's hear what you're saying.
Ah, you can't hear me?
All right, now you global.
Uh, I said nope. I've been looking at a bunch of systems, and I'm really leaning towards the Valve Index because of the work that my husband trying to do on it. So that's what he go get. So I might end up getting one with him.
Mm, the Valve Index. How much is that? Do you mind us asking?
He paid 1,300 with tax with it. Came with some accessories and stuff.
Okay.
What would be the the major differences between the this headset and the Valve Index? Like what was a buying factor?
For him, it was um it was the body tracking. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm.
Body tracking.
Did my headset? Oh shit! Hold on, I'll be back.
Everybody's just everybody's out of here. Headsets dying left and right. It's all right
So the body tracking mean I can pop and lock, and y'all can see
though.
me.
Yeah, but I thought they said something about tracking as far as this one too, or something along the sorts.
Your facial expressions.
That's oh man.
That could be dangerous for some folk.
Yeah. No, I got a resting B face, so I don't know how this is gonna go.
Everybody's thinking about it like, forget the bubble. I wonder if you can turn that feature off.
No.
Some people gonna play themselves.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, thank y'all for your patience as we work through the technical difficulties. Hey, Chief, grab Shay's red card there. That way her chair will go down. I think her headset lost power.
Hmm.
So, Chief, what do you think? What do you think of MetaConnect? Get off mute there, amateur. You on mute.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I said it was pretty good. For me, a lot of it was predictable. I didn't get hit with anything
All
that
right, y'all.
I
We're gonna
didn't
wrap.
expect.
We're gonna wrap it up because my cable with my cord to my headset is acting real crazy right now.
Ooh,
Sorry
okay.
about that. I
Yes,
apologize, y'all.
yeah. So Vash is a bad guy. Yeah, that's all I got, Vash.
That's true, man. I believe you 100%, bro. That boy is evil. He's the Diet Coke of evil. Austin Powers. I finally get that reference. All right. So,
Yeah,
so
but no, I'll say it again though. We back live again, Rupert. Oh yeah. Did you hear anything, Vash?
No, man, my headset died. It's
I
acting
was just
crazy.
telling it. I was just telling everybody how you're the worst creator in here. You're overhyped, all of that.
I
But no,
feel you on that.
really, no, really. I was saying, I wanted to give you your flowers, and that you're one of my favorite creators here in this
Thanks.
space. And when you dropped the Tokyo's Revenge World, and
Hmm.
you remember I called you, and I was like,
Yeah,
"Fast, you got to continue
you
this.
called
You
me,
got
bro.
to." Yeah, but I remember when I first got into Horizon, I was trying to do that whole style, that whole cyberpunk thing.
Hmm.
And I came back, I saw Tokyo's Revenge, and I called Cam first. I was like, Vash did it. He did it. He did the cyberpunk thing. I told Cam, you remember when I was trying to do
Yeah,
that? He's like, yeah, I remember that. He said, yeah, Vash did pull it off. But Vash, I'm a big fan of yours, man. I just want to
man,
let you
you,
know, man,
bro.
just keep creating.
Thank you, man. You already, bro. You already know like the feelings mutual. Like Chief is definitely like I said, Bo asked me questions like who's my favorite. I have favorites. You're definitely one of my favorites. I've been to you're like definitely one of the first creators worlds I've been to, with the whole Wizard of Oz, Wizard of Oz, the worlds like that, bro. Like I was like, okay, this guy is fucking dope. You, Cam, like, yeah, y'all was definitely, you're definitely killing it. So I appreciate you too, bro. For real, for real. Definitely one of my favorites. Like I'm in here with some monsters. I ain't gonna lie. Like creation wise, like I get inspired by a lot of people. I truly do. Like I want to show love to everybody. Like I hate like people the fact that people hate on each other as far as like in here or who did it first and all that stuff. Like man, I ain't gonna lie, I hate that shit a lot. Like it doesn't like matter to me if you whoever did it first. Just create what's in your heart. Like if that person made a fucking Taco Bell and you're like, damn man, I want to make a Taco Bell. Motherfucker, make a Taco Bell. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, man. Like that's what's on your mind currently. So create it. Knock it out. Of course, people are gonna be like, oh, he did it first, blah blah. Man, don't worry about all that crazy shit, man. Don't worry about it. Just create. That's the biggest thing. That's what we in here for, to create, have fun, bring people to our space, and then create some more. You know what I mean? Like that's I don't know. Maybe I'm just different. I don't know. That's how I treat things. Like you know what I'm saying. If someone the whole Lambo thing, yeah, I've seen. I was making my Lambo when somebody already else put out a Lambo. I didn't get mad at that. It's supposed to happen like that. And afterwards, after we made our Lambos, our cars, whatever, that's when more newer people start coming in and they start making cars even more fire. That's what it's about. Adapting, you know what I'm saying? Growing, getting better. Yeah, that's how I think about it. Two more questions and that's it, guys. Because I don't know the way I look crazy right now. This is because my headset is in the charger right now, and I'm getting a neck cramp. So, any more questions?
Any other questions for
I'm gonna need a neck
Vash?
massage after this one. God damn.
Well,
Yo, Superman, your bot is like creeping me out, bro. He's like, look at me, look at me, like the Joker. He's like, look at me, or a dart, or something like that. What up, MTV Raps? What up?
and his
All right,
arms
y'all.
are swinging.
I know, man. What the hell? Kind of possession. All right. Well, I guess that's it, guys. Thank you
No,
all
no,
for
Selfish has got one. Hold on.
coming. Oh, I'm sorry.
Selfish has got one.
Hey,
What's up?
just making sure I'm not muted. Okay, cool. Yeah. So with in regards to the Lamborghinis and stuff,
Mhm.
that must have taken a lot of time to build those. And I
Indeed.
was wondering if you are familiar with like other three-dimensional programs, modeling programs like Blender and other things, Unity. Have you used
I
those before?
I literally just downloaded Blender yesterday. I didn't know. I don't know how to use Blender. I don't know how to use Unity. I don't know how to use. I don't. Yeah, a lot of them. I did a little bit of Maya in college, but I damn sure don't remember Maya anymore. Like this was like in the beginning
Okay.
stages.
So this Horizon Worlds, is this like your first experience of 3D modeling, or
Yep.
do you have other kind of
Nope.
nice?
Yep. All
Okay,
Horizon,
that's
man.
awesome. Are you
All
excited
just
about the updates that are going to happen with these new projects?
so yes, honestly, I've been looking to AR since um uh what is it? Microsoft has one that came out a few years ago. Um
HoloLens.
yeah. So yeah, I've been looking forward to that, and then you know, they said a lot of stuff that I liked. Um I actually purchased one. I'm not gonna lie. I was one of the first ones that pulled the gun out
I
and
seen
shot
that.
it. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I was until like the last keynote speaker, kind of, yeah. But honestly, I don't care about all that. I bought it for a reason. I can't wait for it. I'm excited about the legs. I know people don't. It's not excited about legs. I'm excited about legs. I'm gonna be 100% real with y'all. Like I love the fact that we got legs coming in. That's just me more. Be more fashionable. You know what I'm saying? Guys, if you wearing the girls tops, you already know what the bottoms look like. So yeah, do your thing, man. But yeah, I am excited. I can't wait for mine to try it out and see what I can do with it. See what the future holds, for it. So yeah, I'm excited, man. Can't wait to get it. My pockets hurt again. It's on fire, but whatever. That's what we work for. That's why we work. So
All right. Any other questions for Vash?
getting a neck cramp. Shout out to Rupert. I want to huge shout out to Rupert for having this man and having everyone come in the stage, sharing their telling you about their lives and their work ethic and all that and everything like that. Um, you're definitely like you don't get enough flowers, bro. And you definitely deserve all the flowers for bringing a lot of people together. So shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you 100%. I know I don't tell you that often. I know we don't really talk like that, but I'm mostly in the shadows with mine. But I feel like sometimes you just need to, you know, tell that to people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, bro. Huge shout out to all my teammates out there, VR and review. And I love and appreciate y'all. Shout out to my best friend out there, Bubblegum Planet. She's down like we always playing tag, me and her. We do these like we have our own little competition, you know what I'm saying? She's winning right now. I always tell her she's winning. She's not really winning, but I always I'm sorry, you know what it is. It's my time to shine, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah. But yeah, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming out.
It ain't over. Where you going? It
Oh,
ain't
my
over.
bad. My bad. My bad.
I'm gonna end the show. Hold on. So let me ask you before you go.
Yeah.
So what's next for Vash?
What's next for Vash? Vash has two worlds dropping hopefully November, uh which is Drift King, the first real meta racing that's in here with real cars from some of your favorite creators and car builders on here. I'd also have a open world that I'm working on that some of you've seen on IG, which is like a world which is motorcycles and you just riding down a highway, just relaxing with some music with your friends, and have you going from like a downtown area of buildings all the way to like a beach. I timed it. I think the ride is like probably 5 to 10 minutes of a ride in there. So yeah, that's gonna be dope. And I'm working on my first horror world, which is yeah, it's so dark and gloomy in there. I don't even want to build in there. Like shit don't scare me, but when I'm in there by myself, I was like, bro, what the fuck am I on right now? Like I said, it ain't jump scared. It's kind of scares that fuck with your psyche. You know what I'm saying? That kind of feeling. So yeah, that's the next projects I'm working on. Plus the projects I'm working on with VR and review. We got some stuff coming out. So just be on the lookout. Hmm.
Awesome, man. Well, listen, I know I can speak for everybody in the crowd that we absolutely appreciate your art and know
Thank
you
you,
have to
brother.
offer this space. Truly, truly, truly. Like again,
Thank you, brother.
season 3 was kind of dedicated to artists who have been kind of putting in the work but didn't necessarily receive that recognition. So I just
Hmm.
thought you'd be an absolute fit for the stage, because you've been doing it for a minute and you've been really
Yeah.
laid back in doing it too.
Been here since
Um,
January. I mean, it ain't that
yeah.
long, but long enough.
Listen, for I
Nonstop.
think a lot of us are December, January, so we all kind of consider ourselves the old people in here
Hmm.
just because we've been through all the changes. So January is a long time ago,
It
especially
is,
in VR. 1 month might as well be 1 year. That's how it works.
bro. I could
That's
I
how it
could literally
works.
said I've been, let me see, at least 8 days off, like off days since January in the metaverse. In
Yeah.
here, I mean, because I've been building and world hopping with you guys, so
Yep.
I'm
I
enjoying it.
believe that. I believe
Hmm.
that. Well, listen, man, we appreciate your hard work. We appreciate all that you've done in this space. Can we get some confetti for Vash?
Yay, I like confetti.
Throw it
Confetti.
up, throw it up, throw it up,
Throw
throw it
it
up,
up.
throw it up.
Hey, no gang
Uh,
signs or just throw
we
confetti.
had a few technical
I'm joking.
difficulties, but man, we ain't gonna let none of that stop us.
Yeah, sorry y'all.
The
Sorry y'all.
show must go on. Yeah, no,
I'm
it's that crappy Virginia Beach connection.
bro.
I used to live down there, so
Bro, I'm so dedicated right now. I am
you
literally
got
hooked up to the wall, and my neck
you
is
got
killing me.
ocean on this side and nothing on that side,
It
and
ain't.
that's
It's
where
not
Virginia
for
Beach
real.
is. That's where
Yeah,
Virginia Beach is.
facts, facts, bro.
But listen, I'll be thank you for coming out. Vash, thanks for blessing the stage.
Thank you for
Y'all could
having
have
me,
been
bro.
anywhere else, but y'all were here with us tonight. And we just
Hmm.
really appreciate y'all and thank y'all for coming. So another show in the books.
Hey, gang, gang.
All
All
right,
right,
brother.
thank you, bro. Thank you.
How do you
Yeah,
feel?
hold
You
on, let
feel
me.
okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good. It's just the way my charger is. I have to hook it up back to my laptop, but I have to get at least 3% charge. So I
Man,
go
I don't care
hook
about
it
your
up to my
neck. I care
laptop.
about your psyche.
Oh, my psyche. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. We
How
good,
you
bro.
feel?
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
good,
good?
man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not even lying to you. I'm good, man.
Mama, we
Shit
made it.
happens,
What's up?
sometimes, but
What's up,
we
bro?
getting through it.
Man, you
That's what we
good, man?
supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hmm.
that
I'm
is
good. How are you?
key to life, sir.
Man, pretty
Facts,
good,
Keep
man. Sound
moving
like
facts,
you
bro.
cooking
forward.
something real good, man.
That's all we can do. I'm gonna do.
Spicy chicken sandwich.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
hold on. Let me see
I
what I
gotta
can do here.
I gotta fix my
Nah,
spawn points.
we don't have Chick-fil-A near me.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A is like 40
Let's
minutes
see.
away.
All right.
oh
All right, let's
Okay.
take
I
a
got
picture
I
while
haven't
you're
had
still
Burger
here
King in a
then.
long time. They got
Yes,
new
sir.
sandwiches,
Yes,
so
sir.
let me try it.
If I
It's
unplug
pretty
this,
good.
that's a wrap again.
okay, man. You
So
gotta
let's
move
take this
then,
picture
man. You ain't got Chick Fil A.
Mm-hmm.
with our
Yeah,
damn
too
flip
I
bad.
phones
plan on it.
again.
I want to
Can't
move
believe they
somewhere
took my
cheaper.
phone.
Because where I'm at right
Well,
now,
I
it's
never
like
had one, so
Jersey.
Oh,
I don't care
Jersey's
nothing
damn,
too
that's
about
right.
y'all.
expensive, bro.
Sorry,
Way
bro.
too expensive.
I don't
Yeah,
care
yeah.
nothing about y'all with y'all
Where you at, man?
iPhone 16s.
Where you at?
No, I live in Atlanta.
Yo,
No,
Oh, Atlanta. Okay.
I went to
How's it out
connect
there?
mad as a mother.
Atlanta's straight, man.
You wouldn't be able to do
Atlanta is
nothing with that
Atlanta.
thing anyway.
Nah.
We got Chick Fil
You
A
can record in a
everywhere.
headset, but
I wish we did, man. I only had
Yeah,
the
I
yeah,
phone
used
yeah,
recording
Wi-Fi
was
my
just
whole life.
like, nah, you gonna get black
Ooh,
screens.
they said we
That's
need all like everything to make this run
I went
smoothly,
out
so
to
we taking
Nebraska,
all y'all phones.
Omaha, Nebraska.
yeah.
I say
There's not a
word.
lot of Chick-fil-A's there.
I
That's
say
wild.
word.
Well, I was
All
secretly
right,
hating because
that
I
was
never
fun,
got
bro.
one. So
man,
I only plan to do 30 minutes to be honest, but I guess the
Yeah,
alcohol had me
Nebraska, man. I went
flowing
out there
through.
for a ski, man.
I
what were
will
you?
say it was a good
oh, okay.
show,
You got
but
food
I
in the
Thank
missed
house?
you.
it.
Thank
And I
you.
But
did
you
Also, I
come in.
missed
You
it.
was coined up.
Yeah.
listen, the fact
And
that
then
you're
I
here right
died.
now,
And when I
thank
came
you.
back, he was done.
I said I
Good to see
died
you,
twice. I was
man.
like,
I
fuck,
added
fuck,
Vash to
shit,
the
god damn
stage.
it.
I'm finna get
Yeah,
Vash
but,
up in
It was
here.
crazy.
I was in the middle of talking. I was like, yeah, new vibe. And I could feel my headset dying. Like, you know,
Medically.
you
Hmm.
shit down there so
Damn.
Dan, what's
much. I
good,
can
man?
recognize the signs. It'll start blacking
Let's
out. I'm like,
let's
oh no,
close
it's
up.
about to die. No, no.
Yo, do they promote the Valve like that? I've not seen
Hey,
like
thank y'all for
a
coming out
promotion
to
since the
Meta Talks
first one.
Live.
You good, man?
Super
I don't
appreciate
know.
you being
Yes,
I,
here.
sir, man.
my folks
Season
interested because
three
of the
is
mocap. You know,
almost
they
over.
do a
Mm.
We
lot
got a
of
couple of more
mocap
shows
with it
left. We
for
enjoy y'all being on
different
the
work
ride.
that we're
So
doing. But
see
remember
you
the
on
theatrical pieces I
Thursday.
was telling
Yeah,
you
yeah.
about? So yeah, that helps out more
Right,
with that
right.
more